Hey, how's it going everybody? It's the Chaotic Gaming Crew here, and welcome to our first MLB The Show 21 video of the year. Basically what this video is going to be about is the best place to start in terms of starting your Diamond Dynasty career and how to get good players fast and make some money along the way. So as you can see, my squad's a little up there already, mainly because I got early access, in which I got some stubs and 42 packs where I got Ken Griffey and Pedro Martinez, and that gave me a nice little boost. But in terms of where you want to start to get good players, all these 42 cards besides Ken Griffey that you see on my screen, so Max Muncy, Mike Yastrzemski, Kentel Marte, Trent Grisham, and then I have Herman Marquez here, all come from this game mode called, or not game mode, but this program called Team Affinity. And this is where I strongly suggest you start off when you're brand new starting the game. So basically with this in Team Affinity, there's all the different divisions in which you have these I guess this ladder where you can earn rewards, and on this reward ladder there are, I believe, 5 different packs. You had 5 different 42 packs in which you can get 1 out of 5 players for each of them. So for example, in the NL Central, you can get Jason Hayward for the Cubs, Castillo for the Reds, Keston Hiura for the Brewers, Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Pirates, and Jack Flaherty for the Cardinals. There's basically 1 of these 42 players for every single team, and they're all pretty well boosted compared to their base live card in the game. For example, here you can see some of the stats are absolutely cracked. In terms of which one of these gives you the best cards to start out, I strongly suggest the NL West. The NL West in the Flashback Legends, there's also Flashback Legends that you get related to the division you choose as well. You can get absolutely great early starting or bench bats with, like, for example, Hunter Renfroe. You got crazy power for a nice bench bat off the for late in the game. You got Kike Hernandez, who can field, play a bunch of different positions, hit lefties, good vision. Peralta is another solid card as well if you need a bat off the bench to hit against righties. He's got 93 contact, 80 power, decent vision at 69, and he can play the field. And yeah, McCovey, great power bat off the bench as well with 110 power against righties, 84 contact, 72 vision. So yeah, right off the bat, you're getting these gold cards. You'll be able to get all these gold cards for completing the entire Affinity, which gives you a solid either starting or bench bat for your team. And then in terms of the 42 players for the West, I think this is just the best group of guys you can get that are worthy to start because they're like all around good hitting and they can field as well. So for example, Max Muncy, crazy power left and right. He's got bomber trait. He's got good fielding with 79, 60 speeds, decent for a first baseman especially. And the nice thing about Muncy is he can play second, third, and first, so that gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of those positions, especially like second base is a weak position right now in terms of just standard live cards. And yeah, he's just a great player to get. Kentel Marte, another great player that you can start, crushes lefties with 80 power, 103 contact. Righties is a little weak with the power, but it's definitely serviceable starting, especially with 93 vision. He's got 82 fielding, plays all those positions, and he's got 67 speed, which is okay. So like, he's in my starting lineup. I'm playing him at center right now, but he can fill in wherever you need him to. Trent Grisham's a good leadoff guy, good power. Contact's not the highest, but he's got really good speed, and look at that fielding, 96 with a 74 arm. He's gonna catch everything out there. With 92 speed, he could be a nice pinch runner as well. And then Yastrzemski, he can crush. Dude's got, against lefties, the off matchup, 97 contact, 92 power. So if they bring in a lefty for the lefty-lefty matchup, it doesn't matter. And then against righties, 79, 85 power. He's got the bomber trait as well, and quick reflexes for those good jumps fielding. Fielding's in 83. The arm's a little weak, but in this game, I feel like if you hit your cutoff man, you're fine. You really just want the good fielding for the better animations to get to the ball. And 63 speed, he'll still cover ground, and he's really solid. So yeah, what is the fastest way to finish this Team Affinity? So you can basically accomplish this Team Affinity and get points towards all these packs and rewards by completing these tasks down here. So you got standard missions, or just these one-off missions where you can get, you can see on the right side for TA rewards, you get like 2 or 4 points towards the ladder. And in order to complete the ladder, you need a total of 150. However, out of all these that you could possibly do, the fast one by far, or the fastest one by far, is when you go down to exchanges, is repeatable Showdown voucher. Basically, this voucher, every time you put in a voucher, you get 5 TA points towards the progress. Oh, 3. I guess they changed it slightly. You get 3 progress towards your TA ladder. Let me just double check it, just because I completed it. It looks like they might have updated, but basically you get, when you do these Showdown vouchers, you get progress towards your Affinity ladder. Looks like they changed it. It used to be 5, but now it's 3, but I think this is still probably the easiest and fastest method. And you get those vouchers by completing the single player mode called Showdown. So the way Showdown works, you want to do this Team Affinity Season 1 Showdown. You enter a draft in which you get to choose 242 players to start off and 142 pitcher, and then from there you get random cards. It could be gold, silver, bronze to fill out the rest of your team. Once you got your team and you have your perks, you pretty much do these one-off missions, and you can see there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 missions. The main ones that really count are these boss missions. If you fail a boss mission, your run's over and it ends. These blue missions are kind of just to aid you and potentially get you better players if you successfully complete them. However, if you don't complete them, it doesn't matter, you can still keep going. It's just your total runs that you have to get at the end will be a lot more than if you do complete them. So for example, if I go ahead and start this draft, show you an example. They give you 4 guys. In terms of the kind of guys you want to get, fielding really doesn't matter, to be honest. You just want guys who can absolutely mash, so you want those guys with high power that can hit home runs, and that's why we took Joey Gallo right there. And for our second player, we'll go with Hora to round that out. Pitcher doesn't really matter because you don't really have that many pitching objectives. You can just choose whoever you're comfortable with, and then as you see from here, then you get assigned random guys which you need to fill the rest of your team out. So sticking with that mindset, I'm just going to keep going with power guys that show up. And then here's an example of some of the perks you get. So the perks you get are random. When you first start the draft, you get 1 gold and 2 silver, and then based on certain challenges that you complete on the ladder, you can get better ones that go up to diamond, which are the best. In terms of what perks you kind of want to look for, I tend to look for ones that boost your contact or exit velocity, only hitting perks, because that's really all you need. And yeah, if you can find ones that boost your contact or exit velocity with a good situation, so for example with Wake Up, you only get the boost after making 3 outs in a row, that's not that great. However, out of all the ones here, it's probably the best one I can choose, so I'm going to take it. Example of some good ones that I like to use, here's an example right here with Leadoff Magic. The gold and diamond one are really good, and this is, you have better exit velocity boost with 0 outs on silver, but as you get to gold and diamond, you get a exit velocity boost when there's no men on base. And since most of the challenges you start off with no men on base, having that extra exit velocity boost makes it so much easier hitting home runs and getting hits and all that. And then like off the radar is good, and yeah, anything that boosts contact or velocity. So example, green light's another good one, where you, in good counts, you get a boost, except it's better when you get a gold or diamond green light. And then I like clear for takeoff a lot, because in 0-0 counts, which you're going to start in every time, you're going to get a boost as well. And with these boosts, make sure to equip them after your draft is done, because they don't auto-equipped. Yeah. Basically, you get your squad, get in as many power bats as you can, and then just start grinding away at these missions. Some people just skip straight to the showdown, but as you can see, for the final showdown, I would have to overcome a 12-run deficit in order to beat the team, which could be a lot with only, I believe you get 15 outs. So if you're confident, you can do that, but by doing these little blue missions and the mid boss battle, you'll get, as you can see, boost for your team, where you get additional hitters to help round out your lineup and more perks, so you get better perks to help you complete this. I tend to do all these missions because even completing these missions, you get 100 for each blue, 500 for the red, and then for completing it, you get 1,000 and the vouchers. And yeah, this is definitely just the best method, because even though it costs 500 to complete, it's real easy to complete these blue missions most of the time. Even if you miss one, say you get 2 out of 3, that's 200 coins back out of your initial 500 that you spent. You complete the boss battle, you're already making money, and then any extra is just additional cash that you're making, plus the 5 vouchers, which give you a total of 15 points towards your affinity ladder to complete these programs to get you basically your rewards that you want. So yeah, I think the NL West is the best. Right now I'm going to try and grind towards Joey Gallo, but I'm also going to try and get all of them, because for completing all of them you get a 99 overall Jackie Robinson, which looks absolutely insane. And I guess just one more thing about how the rewards work, just keep in mind that at the beginning you won't see the 42 players a lot, but once you get towards the end, the first one's at 60, it's really backloaded in terms of the rewards, so 60 to 90 to 110 to 130 to 150, you can get these rewards just like that. They're all like back end loaded. So yeah, this method did get kind of nerfed, because before it used to be only 94 to complete this. And with the vouchers, each voucher gave you 5 points towards it. But then again, even though this is nerfed, I still think this is an easy, kind of relaxing way to get all these rewards and get good players out of it, because like for the most part, click into any one of these and check out the 42 players. They're all pretty solid people to pick up or bench bats or starting. And yeah, check it out, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. CGC.